Hey guys, and welcome to day 17 of Diamond Warriors Bootcamp. We are almost done with Bootcamp. We have 3 more days to go. I'm so excited for all of you that have stuck through. I know how hard this can be, but I'm so excited that we're almost done so that you can keep on moving your business forward. I was in the customer service industry for 12 years. So customer service, which is today's topic, is something that I hold in a very high regard. I was a retail manager for 4 years, so I train people on customer service and ways to deal with customers and things like that. Number one thing, and I know you've heard it 100 times, the customer is always right. It's a little bit different in Beachbody, you know, because you're gonna get those customers who are like, well, Herbalife is so much better and, you know, things like that. But in the sense that you're trying to help them, not them helping you. When you start thinking about it like that, when you're talking to people about products, it's awesome that like a product is like the challenge pack is on sale, but if Insanity Max isn't gonna fit them because they just had like knee surgery, then you should be talking to them about Tai Chang or Pile. Another thing that's so important with customer service, I don't know about you, but how annoying is it when you go to the grocery store and you can't find rice? And you walk up to someone like that works there and you say, hey, can you tell me where the rice is? I'm sorry, I can't find it. And they're like, oh yeah, it's over in aisle like 10. And they point to it. And you're like, oh, thanks. And then you go over to aisle 10 and you're walking up into the aisle and you still haven't found it. And then you go to somebody else and you say, excuse me, can you please tell me where rice is? I have no idea where it is. And then they point to it. I can't tell you how many times it's happened to me. I've literally had to tell people like, hey, I really can't find it, so can you please like lead me to it and show it to me? People need that, and it's the same thing with finding a program. You need to give them options, let them choose, but you need to find out what they want. Like, do they like dancy like cardio, or do they like intense cardio? Do they like resistance, or do they like resistance and cardio? Like, if someone wants to bulk up and get muscles, why are you talking to them about the 21-day fix? And this is something that I'm going to drill in your head 100 times. Your job as a coach is not to sign someone up with a challenge pack so you get your 2 points and then put them in a challenge group and then never talk to them again. Because not only is that customer most likely going to fail, because 95% of the people that come to you need accountability, but they're never going to come back to you. They're not going to recommend you to your friends. And then a couple months down the road, if you do that to everybody that buys something from you, like, you're going to be like, why is everyone quitting and why won't anyone talk to me? Because you didn't give them the proper customer service. If you went to someone and asked for their help and they promised you that they were going to be there for you throughout your journey, they were going to check in with you, and so on and so forth, and then 3 weeks later, they're like, you don't hear a thing from them, how is that going to make you feel? So I always tell my coaches, like I used to tell my employees, like treat every customer that you have, every coach, every interaction that you have, like the way that you would want to be treated. If you can consciously say to yourself, like, I want you guys to sit down now and think, like, how do I treat my customers? How do I treat my coaches? Would I like to be treated that way? And if you don't like the way that you think that you'd be treated, then change it. And if you're just starting out and you're new, then have a vision of how you want to treat your customers. We all have our own ways of doing things. I always send out thank you notes to people that purchase challenge packs and programs from me. I send out thank you cards to my new coaches. Whenever I send out my thank you cards now, when they buy challenge packs, I send them like a little card with my favorite recipes for whichever flavor of Shakeology that they bought. I randomly send out thank you cards or I'm thinking of you cards. Just a way of letting them know that I'm still here and I care about them. I always check in with my challengers. I have a spreadsheet that shows like all of the challengers that I have active, and then I mark off when they check in every day. And if I haven't seen them in the challenge group or heard from them in a couple days, I make sure like I leave them a note. Set a standard for your customers after they purchase a product. I have a questionnaire that I send out that says, how can I get a hold of you if I haven't heard from you in a couple days? And then the question below that is, who can I get a hold of if I haven't heard from you in a couple days? And then, how can I motivate you if you're ignoring me or not wanting to do what you set out to do in the first place? I literally ask them those questions because it's going to happen. Like, people are going to fall off the face of the earth. and they're going to be embarrassed and not want to talk to you, but it's your job to get them motivated again. So find a way for you to have that connection with your customers on a personal level so that you can help them when they are down in the dumps, because everyone needs to be picked back up again. So I hope this helps. If you have any awesome ideas that you do, I would love for you to share them. That would be great. So yes, customer service is crucial. Like, if you're not keeping up with your team or your customers, then you're having a failing business because you're not helping anyone. So I'm sure you guys aren't doing that though. So that was day 17. That was customer service, and we're almost done. 3 days left. So excited. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.